Hi everybody, welcome back to DayZ, and this is update 1.26 on experimental. And what I've done is I've created a couple of sets of files to make your life an awful lot easier. If you want to know about what are the new class names that have been added to the game with 1.26, so that when 1.26 goes public, or maybe it's public now, as of recording this video, it's at least a couple of weeks away, you'll be able to add these items easily to your custom community servers. So for example, here my soldier's got the new marine kind of bag and gear, and he's got the new winter rifle wrap, and look, he's got these really funky gloves on as well. So lots and lots of fantastic stuff. So what the devs have done for 1.26 experimental is they've added an awful lot of items that are Frostline specific. So when Sakhal, the new winter island map, comes out, maybe not that too long in the future, there's going to be plenty of items that are unique to that in the vanilla game anyway. Lots of winter stuff basically, but these things are going to be available to us on Chernarus and Livonia and all the other maps as well if you add them into the types.xml, which is very, very exciting indeed. So what I did was I went through the vanilla types.xml for 1.26 experimental, compared it to 1.25 vanilla, and then I extracted all of the extra items and created two types of file. One file just includes all of the new class names as they are in the 1.26 experimental. So for example, things like the assault bag winter, as you can see there. Now this is designed at the moment not to spawn in, because this will be for Sakhal. So the nominal is 0, the minimum is 0. It just won't spawn in on Chernarus or Livonia. But what I've done as well is I've done this file which has just got them in the vanilla, but I've also gone through and I've changed it so that all of the items which have nominals of 4 and no minimum, nominals of 0 and mins of 0 that aren't crafted, or things that come like animals, I've gone through and I've added those extra bits so they will spawn. Now remember, they won't spawn yet. They'll only spawn when 1.26 is live, and then what you can do is you can add these XML text snippets to your custom files. So if normally what happens is every update you go through and you find out the new items and you add them to your types.xml and you add them to your CFG spawnable types.xml, this should make that an awful lot easier, because you'll be able to just go in, copy and paste the whole of the file apart from the top bit and the bottom bit. So you'll be copying kind of all of you can do it from the remarks, so you'll be copy and pasting all of that, not including that types, onto the top or the bottom of your types.xml, and those things will then spawn in when the server starts, if you want to do it that way. Or if you're familiar with the technique, you can use CFG economy core.xml to refer to the 126 class name spawnable .xml file, and then what happens is your server will look at the vanilla, or it will look at your custom types.xml, and then it will then look at that file as well. Just remember, if you're new to this and you're doing it on console, that extra file or any extra files must be in your custom directory, or the server will simply ignore them. Now in order to get your hands on these files, all you need to do is go to my GitHub repository, which is a link in the description below this video, or my Mega repository. So if either of those aren't working, you've got access to them. And on GitHub or Mega, you just click on the button, click on code, download zip, and you'll download that. And there's a README that explains what's going on, and then there's the two files. 126 classnames.xml, which is just the class names with the original format that they were in the 126 experimental types.xml, and the 126 class names spawnable, where they're in a spawnable format where I've added the relevant mins and nominals as I've explained. So there you go. So that's nice and easy. Now let's go through and let's have a look at some of these extra things. When I say have a look, let's just I'm just going to read out the names. I'll probably go through and do a video where I add these when I look at them actually on the server, maybe, but there's quite a few things. We'll see how much time I've got. So if we go through, we've got the entries for the hare, the reindeer, the female reindeer, and the fox. Just remember, these will be 0 because they're spawned in by an event. We've got the assault bag winter, the white and the battle dress uniform balaclava. That's for, I tell you what, I like that one. That looks very, very nice indeed. The chain and the pig balaclava, new mask ones. The navy ballistic helmet. The navy stuff really means marine. It doesn't mean navy as in the colour navy, or navy as in I'm a sailor on the seas, navy. I know marines are sailors, really, but it should say ballistic helmet marine. Ballistic helmet winter. Boonie hat winter. Why did I not add that one on? Is that one I've missed? Class name spawnable. Minimum. I tell you what, it's good. Yeah, there we go. There's an error there, isn't there? We've got 2 nominals. Right, let me change that. Good job we spotted that. I'll make sure the files get updated with that as well. Boonie hat winter. We've got these police jackets. We've got the gelatin tablets. Now, these are, I've added these so they will spawn in on Chernarus and Livonia, but you'll only get the heavy metal poisoning, I think, on the new map, because you're going to get the heavy metal poisoning when you eat or drink snow or water that's been contaminated by the volcano. And gelatin, or the gelatin technique, that's what removes heavy metals from your body if you've got heavy metal poisoning. Winter coyote bag. Crab can open obviously would be 0. The new mushroom, dead fox, down jackets, they're cool. Well, they're warm actually, they're not cool. Down jacket red, filtering bottle. Again, we're going to have to try this out when it comes to Chernarus Livonia. So the idea with it is that it will remove heavy metal poisoning from water. Whether it will also purify water, I would have thought it would at the same time, in the same way that chlorine tablets do. But I've added that in. You have to check that out. Got the winter ghillie stuff, so the rag, the hood, the suit, the top, and the rag is the rifle wrap, isn't it? We've got the glass. Now the glass bottle has been in the files for a long time, the vodka bottle, but they've kind of added it in. The winter Gorka jacket, winter Gorka pants, the wolf headdress, which you can get if you kill a wolf but don't kill it, shoot it in the head. Winter hunting vest, the new ice axe. I wasn't sure where to put the ice axe because it's a climbing implement, isn't it? But I put it in where you'd find pickaxes and things like that. NBC boots white, hood white, jacket white, NBC pants white, navy uniform. It's like a version of a pea jacket, very warm. MK jacket, pants. These are more military stuff. I've added in the payday masks as well, as Luna Park stuff, so at the amusement parks. They're all there. Plate carrier white, plate carrier pouches white, or winter. Plate carrier vest winter. Caviar is crafted from fish, so I've left that. Reindeer pelt, reindeer steak is the same. Scientific briefcase, again, wasn't really sure about that, but I put it tier 3, tier 4, quite rare. The shemags in various colours. Ski gloves, various colours. Ski goggles, again, different types. The new shankers, quite a few of those. Winter tortilla bags, Yuki assault vests, winter. The new fish. Tell you what I haven't seen, which I'll have to go back and look at, is the new lure. I'll have to go back and check that. But there's the wooden hook as well, which is crafted, obviously. So there we go. So check out the files. Tell me what you think. If they're helpful, hit like. If you want to see more, press subscribe. And of course, I'll see you again soon.